Joyner. I'm from Oklahoma, and I'm a hunter recruitment coordinator. My job is basically to create programs and initiatives that increase hunting participation across the U.S. And I decided to make a YouTube channel, partly because of this current situation with the COVID-19. There's been a big boost in people becoming interested in being self-reliant and self-sustaining, being able to provide for their families and have vegetables in the garden, all these things. And I think it's really piqued an interest in hunting overall. And I'm happy to say in Oklahoma, we have a big spike in our hunting participation, our hunting licenses sales. And so I got to thinking, what videos can I make that will help a new hunter along their way, or a new potential homesteader along their way? We're kind of dabbling in the homesteading ourselves. We live on 80 acres here in Wellston, Oklahoma, and we have a garden going. We're about to have some chicken coops, and I'm learning all this along the way. I never was a gardener before this. I never had a green thumb. My grandma tried to show me how to have a green thumb, but I just never was interested. But I think it's kind of happened through osmosis. I don't know, we'll see. I haven't killed anything yet. So what I was thinking was, anything that I can help someone else with when it comes to homesteading, gardening, chickens, hunting, gathering, any of those things, I'd love to share it with you guys, because I think there's a lot of value in it. And I think now more than ever, there's so much more value in it. So I wanted to share a little video. I harvested a turkey the other day, a wild turkey. Here in Oklahoma, we have spring turkey season going right now. And I thought, for any new turkey hunters out there who have done it, have harvested a turkey or thinking about it, they may not think about what to do right after they harvest a turkey, how they're going to clean that bird. And so we did a little video, me and my fiance did, cleaning the turkey that I harvested, and I wanted to share it with you guys so that you can get food on the tables and feed your families. So I'm going to insert a little clip of our hunt that we had, and nothing too detailed, but it's just kind of so you can see the excitement on my face when I shot that turkey, because I mean, there's buck fever out there, and then there's turkey fever. It's a real thing. So I was super excited to do it, and it lights a fire in you. And to know that you can take that bird home and feed your family multiple different times is super exciting. It's super gratifying, and I hope that everybody gets a chance to do something like that in the future.
Good job. Oh.
I shot him in between the trees.
Yeah, I know. Awesome. Whew. Cleaning a turkey here. Basically, you have the legs, breast, and wing meat, and that's about all you get. You can pluck them and do that, but I don't do that. I just cut through the hide, but there's a big breastbone that protrudes out right there. So we start by cutting that, and you just peel it all the way down. And this way you don't have to gut them or anything. You just get the meat off the carcass. But you just get right under the first layer of skin, and then you can actually just peel all that right back. And it's pretty easy. The hard part is keeping the feathers off the meat itself. And then if you want to, at this stage, you can come in and get under it and go right down the legs. And a good sharp knife definitely helps. Just do that on the other side. The whole time you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're grabbing the skin and not the feathers, because you don't want the feathers to come out everywhere. Just get all that rolled back. All right, so now that we've got that done, you have, this is your breastbone, so you have 2 breasts on either side. So what I do is I take my knife and I cut right in, and you want to go right in against the breastbone and just come all the way down. And there's kind of almost like a knot here, and you're just going to trace the edge of that. Then I always just split it down. Then once you get that, you just come in, and there's the bone and cartilage there. You just follow it on down.
Move your wrist away from it.
And then so underneath this breastbone is the guts and stuff. So you want to make sure you don't get too deep and get into that. But see how that breast will kind of separate there. And then there's 2 pieces of meat here. I don't know the exact name, but I always call it the breast. And then there's a little strip I just call the underbreast. And that bone continues on up. Trace it down. And then here, the breastbone goes into the guts. So you just have to be real careful and just trace that. And then you'll get into your rib cage. But you just want to go slow, make sure you get as much meat as you can off of it. And a lot of times they'll just peel right off there. Just pick it up. Alright, and there is one turkey breast. Big old chunk of meat. This right here is just the air sac. That's what makes them gobble. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. You come in right at this little knot.
We're going to repeat this, and then we're going to go on to the legs.
Alright guys, now we got the breast removed. Now it's to the legs and the thighs. We went ahead and removed the feet. It's kind of graphic, the noise it makes. So we went in and all you do, you skin it down, you make a few incisions in the joint, and then you can just twist them and break them off. But now that we're at this point, we're basically going to do the same thing, and we're just going to continue to go down with the feathers. So you get a hold of them, and you're peeling the skin back. You're not pulling feathers, you're just peeling the skin. You're just going to take that all the way back. And now you can see we have the thigh, and then we have the drumstick. So basically, just like anything else, they have this drumstick, and it's a ball socket. So there's a pretty obvious line that goes to the gut cavity to the legs, and we're just going to cut down that. And we're going to try to stay as tight as we can to the side. And you can see that ball socket right there. It comes out really easy. Keep going down. Just trying to get as much meat as possible. And then it comes out real nice. So you can separate this joint and just do your drumsticks or your thighs. You can leave it together. I'm just going to leave it together for today. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we come in, get the hide, peel it down. Oh, see, it ripped there. If it rips on you, you got to get underneath that rip and just continue to pull down, and it'll all stay together. All right, same thing. Find this line here,
You close your knife, or
Don't lose your knife. You come down this line, being careful not to go into the guts. I'm just gonna cut this down. After you get it cut, just a little pressure will open up that ball socket. Continue to come in through here. Try to keep the feathers pushed back the best you can. Just cut up it. Then follow the meat down. And now it's detached from the carcass. You just got to make sure the hide is put on. And there you go. Second drumstick and thigh meat.
okay, that's
Okay, and that's it. There is one more step. You can pull the wing meat off of it. There's actually quite a bit of meat inside the wing, but normally what I'll do, I'll remove the entire wing and then I'll clean that separate from the bird. But other than that, that's it, guys. We got all the meat off of it. Pretty much all we have left is guts and bone besides the wings, and that's about a wrap for cleaning a turkey.
So that concludes the turkey cleaning video for you guys. I hope that was educational. I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys like stuff like this and you think you'd be interested in seeing what else I can put out there, please subscribe and like. That'll kind of get me motivated to make more videos like this. I sure appreciate you guys' time, and thank you, and until the next video.